Welcome to part 2 of our interview with Kipike, where now we shall focus on William Ruto factor in 2022.
Mama mboga na mtu wa bodaboda tuinue biashara zao. Nataka niseme mambo matatu. Wale walikuja wakatutembelea, wakakuja wakasambaratisha chama yetu ya Jubilee, lakini Mungu si athumani. Tumeunda sasa chama ya UDA ya kuunganisha Wakenya wote kutoka jamii. Si tumekubaliana mambo ya katiba ingoje kwanza? Kwanza tubadilishe nini? Jambo la mwisho. Sawa.
General election. Kipike, welcome to the Gabriel TV, hosted by Gabriel Mwakoma.
Thank you.
Kipike, naibu wa rais William Samuel Ruto amekuwa mstari wa mbele kuweza kupigania kiti cha urais. Maoni yako ni yapi kuhusiana na Hustler Nation?
The deputy president started campaigning immediately. They were announced as the winners in 2017 in Bomas. That is where he started his campaign for the presidential seat in 2022. So he has been singing this, and kuna semi katika Kiswahili inachosema kunini si kufika, kutangulia si kufika. Alianza mapema, alitangulia. But acha niwaambie wa Kenya that hatafika. Sababu ni hizi. One, the deputy president has been a deputy president up to now from 2013, of which what is now promising Kenyans, he should have done them when he was still the second in command in the nation. So what is it that is going to change when he becomes the president? Because the only difference between a president and a deputy president are the signatures. You are a deputy president because you should be performing the presidential.
Lakini ni nani ana mamlaka? Naibu wa rais hana mamlaka kushinda rais mwenyewe. Rais ndiye ana mamlaka makuu serikali, si naibu wa rais.
Rais ana mamlaka ndio. Lakini naibu rais kazi yake ni nini?
Kazi yake ni kufuata maagizo ya rais.
Kufuata maagizo ndio, na kufanya yale ambayo rais anapaswa kufanya kama rais hayupo.
Na kama rais hajampatia hayo majukumu, unataka naibu wa rais afanye majukumu gani?
Kama yeye ni naibu wa rais, mbona asipewe hayo majukumu?
Sasa hiyo ndo swali kuu. Mbona hapewi na rais?
Because even the president himself does not trust William Ruto, yet he is the deputy president.
Sasa hiyo ndio maana sasa hajafanya, kwa sababu hajapewa majukumu.
Hajapewa majukumu kwa sababu hata rais mwenyewe hana uhakika na uongozi wake.
Lakini alikuwa na uhakika mwaka 2013 na mwaka 2017.
Check the Jubilee government in 2013, 2017 and 2017, 2022. If you check what the Jubilee government did in 2013, they did actually nothing.
Kulikuwa na miradi mingi.
They did what
SGR.
What look at the standard of SGR that was budgeted for and that was planned for to come. And the one we have, you know, the budgeted SGR is not the one that is there. The budgeted SGR, we were given examples that the one in South Africa, the one in the overseas, but the one that came, yes, it is electronic, yes, but it was not the design or the specified.
It was not the design.
The SGR.
Lakini ukiangalia ile SGR ama ile train katika ile nchi ya Tanzania na ukitofautisha na Kenya, na ukiangalia pia ile makadirio na ile pesa ambayo ilitumika katika nchi ya Tanzania. Nchi ya Tanzania inaweza kutumia pesa kidogo na train yao ni nzuri na ni ya kufana zaidi kuliko ya Kenya. Lakini tukiangalia Kenya, train yao huwezi fananisha na Tanzania, na nchi ya Tanzania. Je, shida ilikuwa wapi wakati wa hawa wanakandarasi walipopewa majukumu ya kutengeneza hii treni ya kisasa ya SGR?
That's why I was telling you, when you check what the Jubilee government did in, how I wish that Raila came into Jubilee mapema in 2013.
Kwa hivyo kungekuwa na mkono wa heri mwaka 2013 ingekuwa vema zaidi.
We could have done a lot as Kenya. Kenya could have been best placed because from the little time he has been with his brother Uhuru Kenyatta, we've seen the tremendous changes in all over the country. Now unaona they have tried to fight corruption. They have cleansed all the departments in Kenya. And the deputy president has nowhere to blame anybody for not having done anything as a deputy president. He has powers given to him by the Constitution of Kenya that he can perform anything still as the deputy president.
Lakini akijaribu kufanya yale ambayo yameandikwa katika katiba, tunaona anapigwa vita. Haruhusiwi. Tunaona kuwa kazi ambazo alikuwa akifanya naibu wa rais ziliweza kuachiwa Minister of Interior ambaye ni Fred Matiang'i kuweza kutekeleza wajibu wa naibu rais.
Haya yanafanyika kwa sababu mheshimiwa rais
hana imani. Unasema hana imani na naibu rais.
Asante. Hana imani na naibu rais.
Mbona sasa hana imani na alikuwa na imani naye kabla ya uchaguzi?
Ameweka imani inayofaa kupewa naibu rais, akapea
kiongozi wa upinzani.
Akapea kiongozi wa upinzani na Matiang'i. Now which they have worked well. Matiang'i has coordinated all the cabinet. He has chaired all the cabinet meetings. He has done well. He has coordinated all with the CS, and we are seeing the CS working without a CS meeting, but under coordination of the super minister Fred Matiang'i.
Lakini pia tumeona wandani wa naibu wa rais wakiweza kulalamika sana, wakimlaumu Fred Matiang'i kwa kuweza kumkandamiza naibu wa rais, kuweza kutuma polisi katika mikutano ya naibu wa rais ili kuweza kuisambaratisha. Je, ni sawa kwa mikutano ya naibu wa rais kusambaratishwa?
The deputy president, naibu rais ana kazi zake kama naibu rais. Ukiona akienda kwa functions zake za kiofisi huwa kuna tatizo lolote, lakini ukitaka kutumia ofisi yako ya unaibu rais kupiga siasa zako za 2022, hata mimi Kipike siwezi kubali. Ningekuwa Matiang'i hadi mimi singekubali. Sasa hii ni wakati wa kudeliver all the big five agenda walikuwa nayo. Ile kazi wali promise Kenyans. We want to see actualizations of all these promises.
Lakini tunaona naibu rais ni mchapa kazi.
Amefanya, but now when the president
agenda unasema haifanywi, lakini tumeona naibu wa rais amelaumu big four agenda kuweza kudidimia kwa sababu ya mkono wa heri baina ya rais Uhuru Kenyatta na kiongozi wa upinzani Raila Odinga.
Yeye kama naibu rais amefanya nini kuhakikisha kuwa ile the big five agenda imehalalishwa? Ile the big five agenda has been actualized in Kenya. What has he done as a deputy president?
Anasema amejaribu.
You know, when you are in government, you are the deputy president and criticizing the same government that you are in, then how can we name that? Are you a deputy president or the opposition? You know, once you start criticizing the government that you are in, by that virtue alone, you should not stay as the deputy president. Because one, it will be like you're not buying the ideas of that government. So you should not be serving that government. You should resign and leave office the way he has always been advised, but he's not leaving. Actually, what is he doing in office up to now? Instead of going around and cheating Kenyans with the Asala narrative, going to Kakamega, going to Sigi where.
Lakini mbona unataka naibu wa rais aweze kujiuzulu na majukumu yake yako katika katiba? Yeye alisema wazi katika mitandao ya kijamii na katika mikutano ya hadhara kuwa kamwe hatajiuzulu. Wale wanaotaka ajiuzulu, yeye hatajiuzulu. Mfanye nini, mwende wapi, yeye amesema habanduki katika kiti cha naibu wa rais nchini Kenya.
Habanduki, lakini sasa itambidi kama wewe ni naibu wa rais, usupport yale ambayo mkubwa wako rais anafanya, yale projects yenye mliahidi wananchi mtimize, zile ahadi zote za mabarabara, mashule, stadiums, kazi kwa vijana, inafaa itimizwe kabla. You know, now the president is only working, and he said that he's only ready to work with somebody who will be helping him push the achievement of the big five agenda. Plus, you know, he has the president has also realized that he's not going to achieve the big five agenda. But now he's working on his legacy as Uhuru Kenyatta. When he's leaving office, what legacy will he have left? That's why unaona when he sidelines the deputy president, because the deputy president is not ready to work in succession of all the projects that they planned as a Jubilee government and all the work that they have done as a Jubilee government. That's why he's ditching deputy president and taking and working with those who will support any government activity, so that the president can leave office with a well-labeled legacy that will be seen without somebody speaking about it. And he has also realized that achieving the big five might not be possible because we have limited time. We only have some months to election.
The general election.
But I tell you, the president is now working on one legacy, that is leaving one Kenya.
United as
a united
country.
Kenya.
Thank you very much.
That is something we are going to remember with Uhuru Kenyatta for having left and brought Kenyans together, and he has fought corruption. So one thing that I'm promising you, that remember His Excellency Uhuru Kenyatta as the fourth president, is one, the unity in Kenya. Now Kenya is peaceful.
Kenya is peaceful.
And two, fighting corruption. I think he has upheld the ODPP and the DCI.
On that, let me ask you a question on that. We have seen numerous times that the president has not been obeying some of the court orders. What might be the problem?
Like which court order?
Like we have the Miguna case. It has not been obeyed up to now. Several court orders demanded that Miguna should be in our country, Kenya, but he is still in Canada, not in Kenya. The president and the government of Kenya has not obeyed those court orders, and the numerous also court orders that have not been obeyed up to now.
That is the president, but there are those that should take the actions that should take when a president has disobeyed court order. In the Kenyan governance structure, you know that we have three arms of the government. That is the executive being the most superior, an independent judiciary, and an independent legislature, which should be working in cooperation but independently. So when the executive is overpowering an independent judiciary, then we cannot blame either the judiciary, we cannot blame the executive, because the judiciary is governed with the Kenyan constitution. They should be enforcing on how the constitution is followed to the letter. So when the president does not obey the court order, we are also waiting for the judiciary, because the executive or the constitution outlines every step for any action taken by the executive member. The judiciary is still the judiciary should take the next action for and give us, not even the legislature does not understand the constitution better than the judiciary. The judiciary are the supplementers of the they understand it well. So they're the people who should, through the Attorney General, help us interpret that constitution and follow the due processes. To either, if the president should be leaving office for disobeying a court order, well and good, let him leave office.
We have to finish, Kipike.
Thank you.
Last but not least, is Hustler Nation divisive?
Yes, it's divisive, because when you bring the debate that they are the less fortunate in the community and the class, Hustler is already a class. Is a class in a community called the hustlers, and our community does not only have hustlers. We have the middle class, the low class, and the high class, which must be there in a normal society. It's not my mistake. It's not my mistake to be rich. It's not my mistake to be poor. But when now you want to take the advantage of my poor economic structure, and you want to bring it as a way of finding your votes, even God will punish you.
God will punish you. Just look from there. My last question to you, Kipike, is William Ruto interested with the youths? Where are the youths in this Hustler Nation narrative?
I'm not well equipped with the hustler thing.
Yes.
We are focusing on uniting Kenyans and Azimio la Umoja, and we are also ensuring that Raila becomes the 5th president. But for William Ruto, yes, we've seen him work with some youths. You know, Eric Omondi, we can still apply him as a youth. He has always moved
Eric Omondi is in Fagia what campaign of Jim and Jiggy.
No, we can still, I'm just saying we can classify the class of Eric Omondi as a youth. For example, yes, we can still classify him as a youth.
Yes.
Now when you check the age mates of Eric Omondi, that Ruto has always worked with, he has worked with the current Nakada anaitwa this comedian. Amejaribu kutembea na
Yes, worked with a number of them.
Na watu wa bodaboda yenye huwa anaita youth. Anajaribu kuleta wheelbarrow kwa youth bado. Juu hii wheelbarrow pay wazee. Anapea to the learned youth. Amejaribu is trying to cover up the youth from not making a step from where they are. Because when you are a learned person from the university and I bring your bodaboda as your income generating activity, then I'm killing your dream. Because we'll be limited to that bodaboda or limited to that wheelbarrow, and he's killing the youth in short.
But you know, William Ruto is not given wheelbarrows everywhere. That was just a symbol, and you should not use wheelbarrows to fight William Ruto. But let us leave it at that. And your last remarks as we finish the show.
My last remark is one. I want to ask all Kenyans that are above 18 years of age and above to one, ensure that they have the national identity card, the national ID, and two, to go and register as voters. Voting is a democratic right of each Kenyan under the Kenyan Constitution, and we want to ask everybody that we go register for the voter registration. They are everywhere in all the parts, all over the country. So that when it comes the right time, you know, a good country will always be spearheaded by a good leadership. It is good leadership that will make a bad country a good country. It is good leadership that will make a bad economic structure in a nation to be a good economic structure in a government. And all this will only come when I register as a voter, you register as a voter, all of us register as voters, and vote for the right person democratically. That
vote for the right person
will spearhead Kenya to the next level.
Yes, the voter registration exercise is actually currently underway in our country, and it was given a maximum of 30 days, and we have less than 30 days for the exercise to end. So you as a youth, you as a Kenyan, you have not registered as a voter, please do so within the time limit of 30 days. Get registered as a voter, take your ID card so that in 2022 you can vote. You can change the leadership of a country, Kenya. You are above 18 years as a youth, you have your right to vote. Can you exercise your democratic right as a voter? Please, youths, go and register as a voter within this short period of 30 days, and in 2022 we will change our leadership. Thank you very much, Mr. Kipike.
Thank you so much
coming to our show, for being hosted here by the Gabriel TV.
Thank you.
And we hope that we shall meet some other time.
Thank you so
and
much.
Today is actually Utamaduni Day. I hope you're celebrating Utamaduni elsewhere.
Yeah, I'm celebrating the Utamaduni. We are just going to meet our members from the Western region and from the Homa Bay County.
That's good.
And it's Utamaduni Day. We are celebrating our Utamaduni as Kenyans.
Yeah, let us celebrate our Utamaduni. Culture is very important.
As the Luo people here, we are doing that, and we appreciate God.
Thank you very much.
Thank you
for coming. I hope you're going to celebrate your Utamaduni Day well. Can you continue bringing these people together, and let us all be united as Kenyans.
Inawezekana.
Inawezekana. Unasema ni Azimio la Umoja?
Azimio la Umoja na inawezekana.
Inawezekana. Asante sana.
Karibu.
Ndugu mpenzi mtazamaji, asante sana kwa kufuatilia kipindi hiki cha The Gabriel. Mimi nafahamika kama nahodha wako Gabriel Mokoma. Tupatane tena siku ingine. Asante sana.